You'll never know me every day. It's as if I play apart. Now I see if I wear a mask, I can fool the world, but I cannot fool my heart.
Muốn vào thăm This is the Moon Festival. The children parade in the evening with lots of fancy candlelight. The children wish to go to the moon with their beautiful light.
Oh, okay, bravo.
So this place is okay as it is. All right, we already cleaned it up a lot inside, outside, and it's livable and it's hygienic, for what it is. And there's still a lot of things to do.
Yeah.
Just to clean up, to make it nice and livable, but not much more.
Okay.
Not 5-star hotel. We have five trillions. Yeah. Fine, and we all have our own hotel to bring with, if necessary, right? Each one have one hotel, or maybe one hotel for two. Normally, but here no need. Here maybe one for one. Wow, luxury already better, improved.
Yeah, okay.
If you have to bring your own hotel here, one for one. You own the whole hotel for yourself. So we don't really bother about how the place looks, right? Hey, you guys. You grow so big. I can hardly recognize. Is that the new one or the old one? This is the old one. Oh, you still loose? I told you last time how to take over. You let him take charge now. Okay. So be happy with what you get, huh?
Yeah.
Don't begin to daydream about bring heaven here and all that. Yeah, we can bring heaven here, just people are not used to it. Whatever people are not used to it, they tend to tear it out and have a look. I'm sorry you don't have enough time, I mean, short notice. I give a longer notice, just I misunderstood. Probably next time I have to tell them 1 year in advance in case anything goes wrong. We still have time, but still we still don't have time. If 1 year in advance something else always happens and I can't make it. So okay, whatever it is, just is. Okay? Yeah. Don't complain. All right. I'm very sorry, but that's the way. He works.
Master, we wish you could settle down, not traveling.
Settle down? Yeah.
Too hard, Master.
Too hard? What can I do? How can I settle down without you hanging on my neck? Not that I didn't try. I tried 100 times to settle down already, so this time I just give up. Never mind, have a piece of me, whoever. Oh, take. I don't think I can do much with you around. Huh? What you mean settle down? Buy a house or something?
You don't have to travel everywhere.
Yeah, we have a house here. But I cannot stay long. If I stay long, I have to marry an American. Yeah, American citizen. But it don't work that way, Even if I try, it doesn't work. It won't work. Because you will be crying somewhere else and I'd be in trouble.
Master, anyway.
Anyway, we do, huh?
Anyway, you
Okay.
do.
I try it again. Anybody American citizen want to marry me? Oh, that's so wonderful. Okay, maybe we do it next week. Yeah, we have. Oh yeah, this used to be a youth camp, and the person who organized this is a priest. So we can ask him come back here and make this become an altar, huh? And let's have fun, huh? Hey, it's a good idea. You know what? In China, in Chinese tradition, or Vietnamese tradition, also, whenever you have bad luck, you should have a wedding in the family. You know, just take whoever, you know, come of age, you know, maybe nearly of age, whatever, you know, force them to marry, and then it's kind of. It changed a lot. Yeah, it changed to become good luck. So I do it every year. Or maybe every week or every month, huh? Yeah, it looks good and romantic, why not? Yeah. Oh, let's do it tomorrow. Or today. Oh, we're not in urgent yet because we're still in good luck, so it's all right. Whenever you hear that I'm married, that means I'm in bad luck, okay? Because in Chinese, married means 双喜, yeah. 双喜 means double luck. Yeah. So double luck can overcome, you know, bad luck. That's what they think. And why don't we try to see how it works? Yeah. Oh my, I keep praying to the master. It don't help, so I try that. I cannot squeeze in. All of you are praying to the master. I always stay in the last in the line, you know. Because the master always have to take care of all of you first. And I mean, not just these, huh? And the whole world. And then I always stand in last in the line. And when it comes to my turn, he closes the office. Yeah, the master is saying, oh, please, next time, I'm so tired. You know, I'm fed up, I'm exhausted from all this demand from the people, from your people, and from the whole world. So forget it. And I always end up, you know, without having any concession from the master. Yeah, so maybe next time I have to try to do it yourself. The Americans say, whatever you want to do it, whatever you want it done, you have to do it yourself. Yeah, so I do it next time. Again. Yeah. Okay. So what else? Except that?
Can I mention one thing? Right before Master got here, someone sent out a message. He said there's over 100 people stuck in the airport. Can I find a car to come here since it's 9 o'clock this morning?
When they can find a car, they can find a taxi.
Somebody says Tampa Airport, somebody says Orlando Airport. We don't know. And whoever says
No.
whoever says that, could you
I don't care, you know, Tampa or Orlando is fine. Both are fine, because if you stay, maybe you cannot buy for Orlando, then you can buy
No,
Tampa.
they're already here.
But you have the
No, Master, I suggest that whoever have a van, you know, we can go to the airport.
no. Let them take care of themselves. No, they have the address. And if you have the address, the taxi can take you anywhere.
Right.
Yeah. I had to get here alone. Many times. Yeah? What if you bring a van and you get lost also? Well, when I came here by taxi, I got lost too. The taxi got lost too, but finally I come here. Well, they have to find a way. They have wisdom, just like you do. Just don't begin to throw all the responsibility on me, okay? You grow up now. You take care. Whenever we have retreat or something, and if I arrange the bus for you, then it's arranged. And if I don't arrange the bus for you, then you arrange, okay? It's the first time ever that without a bus arrangement, I don't think you die. And if you die, okay, you go to heaven. Right? And good luck for you. What is the problem? I don't see any problem. Huh? Do you think I have people always come and fetch me at the airport because I don't know anything? Huh? You all bigger than me. You stay in America. I don't. I don't know anywhere here. I don't even drive as good as you do. I don't have a sense of direction as much. So you are much better equipped than I am. And if I come here alone, you come here alone. Fine. Oh, always want to be spoiled. Huh? You grow like this, so big. Eat so many rice bags already. Still want to be like a kid. Yeah. You know what? I have to do everything alone now. I wash my clothes. I pay my bills. I come here alone. So why not you? Huh? Yeah, we have to do things alone sometimes. If we can have other people help us in any way we can, it's fine and good. If we don't have, we don't have. It's good. It's good to be independent. It depends on situation, you know. Sometimes I'm very, very busy. I cry sometimes. I have to tell you the truth. Because I'm too busy and I have to take care of all the domestic things. I think it's not fair. But it's okay. You know, I cry and then I get up and go back to work. It's okay to cry, but then go back to work. You know? there's no escape. Yeah. Because sometimes it's good to have people to help you, but they bring other problems as well. Like you know, there's always problem. You work alone, you have problem. You have other people to help you, you have problem. The bus could get lost, the bus could explode, the bus, anything. Yeah. Yesterday, there one man who drove my car, and he lost, you know, where the petrol, the tap where you close the petrol tank. Yeah, and we drive all that way with the full tank. And dangerous, yeah. And I smell gas all the time, and I thought it was because it's newly tanked, so I didn't mention anything. And when I come here, I still smell it. I said, well, what's wrong? And he didn't even tell me, you know. He knows it all the way. He didn't tell me. He told somebody else. He told somebody else. And then somebody else don't even tell me. So I asked somebody to check it, and they said, Master, the tank top is lost. I said, how you know? He told me. And they said, why didn't you tell me? Yeah. What's the problem? When you make mistake, you admit it. It's better than make a bigger mistake. But most of us like that. We try to cover it and then make a bigger problem. So for example, like that, huh? When I go by taxi, I thought the taxi knows everything. He doesn't. And he took me around, and he charged me many $100 more. Yeah. It's not easy. And then if I ask somebody to drive, he lost my tank top, you know, a tank top. Yeah, he could explore the car, huh? It's dangerous, no? When it's spilling, huh? But God bless the stupid one like me. Yeah, the working woman, you know, the busy woman, he knows. Sometimes we dream, we think, okay, if we have 10 more persons help us, wouldn't it be nicer, you know? But it wouldn't. Yeah, it has some other problem, huh? Like in my house, huh? The place where I stay. If I stay alone, I have to do a lot of things. I have to clean the house, I have to wash, I have to pay the bills, you know, I have to go collect the mails, I do everything myself. Everything, huh? Alone, just like you do at home, huh? And if I have a maid or I have an attendant, they do this for me, huh? But then I also don't have privacy, you know. I have to take care of them too. Yeah, I do. Then they ask me things and they demand my attention. They don't feel satisfied being neglected. When I'm busy and something like that, I find their face is longer than usual. Yeah. Or when I'm under pressure and I answer the question shorter than normal, then I find their face longer, you know. The shorter my answer, the longer their face. For example, yeah. And then that don't digest quickly, you know. It take half a day or a day or so to calm down the situation, huh? And then And then everything peace and quiet, and then until the next thing happen, or whatever, you know, or they make a mess or something, and then we have trouble again, just like your marriage, okay? So just now you asked me to marry. I don't think it's a good idea. I don't think it's a good idea, but I will try. I'll try again. Don't worry about it. Whatever you suggest, I try. Or else I don't know if it's good or not. And I can tell you, it's not really that good idea. I'm just too independent. I'm too busy, you know. I guess any man or... Well, I did try, didn't I? Yeah. And it didn't work. It really didn't work. I'm too alone in my thinking. I'm very deep in my thinking most of the time. I do things, but I do it dividedly. You know, like I do this thing here and I think of some other thing there. You know, at the same time I have to think of many things. And men or spouse, they don't like that. Even women, huh? You want your partner all for yourself. Or your very self, very great self. And then you don't like that, huh? And I'm too busy. Even when before I'm busy too, I'm always finding something to do, like something more useful for other people. I don't know, maybe I'm born that way. Maybe I'm supposed to be that way. I can't change it. You know? I can't change it. And I don't know. It's not a good idea to get married. Can try again. So it's you know, to find a taxi, you know, it's maybe a problem, but it's not that a problem. A lot of taxi at the airport, huh? Or you find bus or whatever, you know, just wait. Because they don't speak English or something, but they have the address, huh? As long as they copy the address, then they can go here, huh? Maybe next year they arrive, but well, that's their karma, huh? Right? Yes, a lot of us need to be in a company, but a lot of us don't. Yeah, to be in company is very fun, very nice, and you feel comfortable. Huh? You feel not so lonely. But then you have a lot of responsibility for that and this person. They tend to imagine a lot of things. Sometimes you are just under pressure and you say something, you don't mean anything. You don't mean bad, but they think bad. They imagine bad. And then they make a lot of trouble for you. They might not say anything, but their face is very long. And the atmosphere is very thick. You can cut it with a knife and you just feel choked. And you can't even argue because there's nothing to argue about. There's not even any reason to fight with each other or to argue verbally. You know, there's nothing. But you just can't breathe, no? You don't have this experience? Yeah. Okay. So let me tell you. If you do it alone, you do it alone. And if you have company, you have company. There's no need to try to change too much. Okay? I take it as it is, huh? When you can find company, enjoy. When you cannot, it's a privilege to be alone. Because company you can always find, you know? Really, it's very easy. People always surround us. It's very difficult to be alone. Yeah. So if God happened to make you to be alone like me, then thank Him. Yeah. It's a privilege. Really, it's a rare opportunity to be yourself and to go inside and have a look at what you have inside. Until nothing left, you know, and you feel free. But then you have to do a lot of things. I hate domestic stuff. I don't really hate it. It's just, you know, you don't have the mood to do that anymore. It's like something you grow out of. Huh? Like when you were young, you like toys, and you're happy with it. When you grow up, you're not satisfied with toys anymore. And same with me. I'm not satisfied with domestic work anymore, but it's okay. I try to organize, you know. For example, if I don't have time to wash dishes, I just use plastic cups. Good trick. I use paper cups, and then I throw it away. Yeah. And if I don't have time to wash clothes, I just pile them up and then throw them in the machine. It's fun to wash with the machine. Yeah, not bad. I just discover a new word. I never have to wash it I don't remember having to wash with machine before. I never did. Up to now. First time. I mean, it's not first time yesterday, but I mean, this period. You know, before, I never washed with machine. I didn't need to. I just washed with hand, you know. And you're a student, you don't have so much clothes. You wear it 3, 4 times, maybe a whole week. Some people wear it a month. Once a month to wash. Once a week is no problem, yeah? I don't know how you do it, but... And then I wash my hand, huh? And when I was a little busy, I buy a little machine, but it's not a machine really, you know. I don't remember, just for a short time, and it's a very simple one, you know. So I don't even wash by it, so I don't have experience with the machine. I must confess to you, I'm that dumb. And the first time I faced the washing machine, I did not know what to do. The same with the first time when I put the coin in the meter, I didn't know what to do. I turned it, but it didn't work. And it still say expired, violation, whatever. Oh, scared me. I said, Jesus, not only I couldn't park, I broke the machine. I didn't know. I thought it, because it said violation or something, I don't know. And I just stood there so helplessly, you can't believe it. Can't believe how it feels, you know. And then finally somebody come around. I said, did I break this machine? He said, no, what did you do? I said, I just put 1 coin in it and it's a violation or something. What am I supposed to do? He said, nothing, you just turn a little bit more. Turn 1 more knot and then it's done. That's it. It's very easy. And then the first time I tanked, oh, you couldn't believe it. First time I put gasoline in my car, oh, you couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe myself. I don't know what to do with the stuff. I stood there half an hour. It didn't come in. Yeah, somebody also lent me a credit card, but also I don't know how to work with it. And I keep scratching the credit card until it doesn't work anymore. It's all the thing is scratched, you know. Now I can tank my car already. I can put gasoline in. I'm very proud. And now I could even wash with the machine. I'm also very proud. This is my new achievement, and I'm very proud to tell you. To you is very simple, but for me it's a new world, you know. I don't know where to put the soap, so I put it on top of the clothes, and then it clumped. I have to set it. I don't know which one to set, you know. You know, you have the manual, yeah. But they bought it for me and they throw it away somewhere, number 1. Number 2, if I have to go through the whole book as thick as the videotape, I think I go crazy, you know, because I have to deal with a lot of paperwork already for you, yeah. I hate paperwork. Oh, it just drowned me. So a lot of things I hate, I have to do too, yeah. So I hate it or love it, we have to do it. Whatever we have to do, we do. So don't just stand there and complain. When the bus is not there, there are a lot of taxis. We already told you in advance that you come here, you take a taxi. Yeah? We give you the address for that reason, so there's no need to be surprised. Huh? Are you still surprised? No. Yeah. The biggest surprise is that I'm here. Yeah, because I didn't say that in the computer, right? In the email, I didn't say so, right? I said leave that out. Yeah, in case I couldn't come. Because if I say I'm here, maybe I couldn't come. So I better keep it secret so the negative power cannot stop. Cannot make trouble. Yeah. I'm not supposed to do all the worldly things, but I do it. I have to. There's no choice sometimes. No choice.
We should be able to help you.
No. Sometimes you want to help, but you make more trouble, and with your emotion, and you expect a lot from me. When you help me, you expect a lot.
Yes.
You don't know it now. You will. You will when you're around me. You expect a lot of things. So many stupid things. Even yesterday, the man who drives my car asked me, Master, should we stop and put some petrol in the car now? He's a driver, and he asked me. I mean, it's a funny thing. And then I say, like this, and he's still not satisfied. He asked that I have to talk to him. And I say, why you ask me? You are the driver. You do what you have to do. I couldn't even see, you know, when I sit I couldn't see the meter whether it is empty or full. And I said, okay, then go tank. And he said, oh no, but we still have it up to, we still have it up to our house. I said, then why you ask me? and then later he think about it and said, okay, but we couldn't get out tomorrow if we don't tank. So you see, all this kind of nonsensical thing. I was trying to think of what to do because the time's so short, where to put you and how to make you comfortable and all that. And then he just asked me what all these kind of things. He's a driver, Don't the driver supposed to know what to do? If I'm not there, doesn't he know what to do? Huh? And it's not the first time he drive car. All of you drive car better than me. There's no need to. You bother me. You will. Even the things you can do, you still want to come around and catch my attention just for the sake of it. Many things I cannot tell you. And if I suppose I tell you, okay, this is nice, the thing you do is correct, it's wonderful, then you love it. And I say, no, that's wrong. Don't do it again next time. And then you don't like it. Yeah. And I cannot not tell you that I am not satisfied with that. But if I tell you, you're not happy. That's the problem. Because when you're with me a long time, then you know my habit and what I need, then you think you know everything already. And then you expect that I never ever tell you again that you're wrong. And your ego get hurt. And sometimes it's very difficult to digest things, for yourself and for me, because I have other things to do instead of trying to comfort your emotion and nurse your ego. I have other things to do, but you expect a lot of things from me when you help me. That's what people do. Same with the marriage and relationship. We expect the partner to be this, to be that, to do this. And when they don't do it, we are disappointed. When they don't be the one that we like, we're disappointed and get hurt and all that and get out of the relationship. But the relationship is not meant for you to expect the other person to do what you want, but to do what you want yourself, to be what you are in that relationship, to show what you are, how good you are, how you want to be in that relationship, what kind of person you want to be in that relationship, in the marriage. You want to be a good wife, a super wife, the tolerant one, the faithful one, or what you want to be in your role. Not to expect from your husband all the time what he's going to be, how he's going to act to you, how he's going to talk to you. But that's the problem with marriage. You got it all wrong. You got it all wrong. You think, okay, now I meet him, I meet her, and then my life is changed. It will be fantastic. He or she is going to make me happy. It's not true. You are going to make yourself happy or not in that relationship. But most of the time, we expect the other partner to make us happy, to be the one that we like in our picture, And that's the problem. We forgot to be what we want to be. We forgot to make a schedule for us, make an idealistic kind of agenda for us. And we make an agenda for our partner. And we make a kind of appointment, a kind of picture for our partner to fit in. And both expect the same way, and that's why things fall apart. Yeah, we got it all wrong. In whatever situation, we have to check ourselves only. What are we going to do with this situation? What are we going to be? What we want to show? Which part of goodness we want to present to the partner or to the world? Not the other partner had to present us anything. Whatever he or she want to present, that's their problem. Okay? Our problem, just ourselves. Always us. But most people, when they're married or when they have a partner or friendship, they pay all their attention to the other part, the other half, and check it out. Oh, he did it wrong. She did it bad. Oh, she's no good. He is not nice. Forget that we have to change ourselves. We are the one important. Any relationship, any situation for us to learn, not for the other person. The other person is a catalyst only. Is the correct word? It's an excuse for us to exercise our power, imagination about ourselves. Understand? Yeah.
Yes.
But that's the problem. That's why marriage often don't work. So you check out your marriage and revise it.
Thanks.
Okay? Not about your husband, about your wife, but about yourself. What kind of person you want to be, or to show him or her in this relationship. And if he reacts good to it, fine. If he doesn't or she doesn't react good to it, it's not much you can do about it. But just to check yourself, you are still balanced, you're still in good track, you okay or not okay. And if he stay with you, he stay. If he leaves, he leaves. You can't do much. But you cannot pay all attention to him and then lost yourself, and forget, and the more you pay attention to him or her, the more you go wrong. And then the more he criticizes or she criticizes, and then finito. Yeah. Yes.
In this situation, how can we pray for you, or how maybe
Pray for me? You do it yourself. Why you pray for me? I told you already. See, you just do what you want. Huh? Do what you want. What you feel the best of yourself. Yeah, you're married to him, okay? And I say, okay, now, you check the list of what you want to do about yourself. Okay, what I'm going to be. Huh? What I'm going to offer him, what I'm going to be with him, how I'm going to react. It's yourself about yourself, okay? Not about him. Because even if you try to do 100%, you change completely to another person, it still won't work. Because he will expect something else. You never know what he or she expects. Because everyone is different anyhow. But the problem is everybody gets into a friendship or a relationship or a courtship or a marriage trying to check out the other partner, whether he's doing good or bad, or trying to also to please them, please a partner, until you lose completely yourself, or you feel so resentful because you lose yourself, because you're not yourself anymore, and you feel bad, then you left. Or you kaput, or you fight, or you became bitter with each other. You don't change yourself, you don't lose yourself, okay? You do whatever you think is best for you, best of yourself. Okay, you imagine, okay, I'm a faithful wife, that's what I want to be. And that's the best of me. That's what I want myself to be. Then be a faithful wife. But meanwhile, he might be faithful, he might be not. Don't get hurt, okay? And if he's not faithful like you, and if you still can tolerate it, stay. If you don't, then go, okay? It's up to you. It's yourself that you have to care about and you have to control. Understand? Not try to control the other party. And then we are not so unhappy. It's okay, brother. I'm okay. Okay. It's hot, huh? It's hot, huh? I actually just want to say hello, and then you make me talk so much. Yeah. There's no even need to pray for Master. Just do what you want to do. Be what you want to be. As long as you think it's the best of yourself. Maybe it's not the best, but as long as in that situation you think the best is to be like that, to do like that, then you do it. You still have to learn to reclaim yourself. You might make mistakes, but it's okay. It's okay, huh? You don't need to pray. You can pray if you want to. Say, "Oh, pray, Master, let me know what is the best." Yeah? The best image of myself, the best of myself, I want to bring it out. That's it. Okay?
okay?
Yeah. And your partner sometimes tests you and all that just to make you bring out the best of yourself. And sometimes he doesn't know that. Or she doesn't know that. Yeah. And you also don't know yet that you bring out the best in him, if he wants to recognize it that way. And most of people just like to criticize the other partner and forget about themselves. When we forget ourselves, we're in trouble. We have to always be centered, Doesn't matter what other people say and do, we have to think of what we want to do. Okay? Yeah.
And Master, likewise, please do whatever is good for you.
Oh, I cannot. I know what you want to say, but I'm in a different situation. But anyhow, I'm doing what is good for me. What else can I do? I stay home, and then you strangle me with with your thought. Also the same. So it's best that I'm here. So it's the best for me. Of course, it's best for me. Well, I'm a master. I have to be responsible for whatever I do. And that's the best for me. That's the highest thing I can imagine about myself. And that's what I'm doing. And that's why I do it. Even though I suffer and, I have trouble. But that doesn't mean it's bad for me. Okay? Okay, now you misunderstand. You might misunderstand. Whatever is best for you doesn't mean it always make you happy, okay? It might make you happy, it might not. I mean, you have to look at the whole picture, like in the long run. Are you really happy with it, okay? In the whole thing, are you really happy with it, with the outcome, You cannot say, okay, I come here alone, I have to go by taxi, I got lost and all that. It's terrible, it's terrible. Yes, it is. It's not pleasant. but it's for a high purpose. You understand? So I don't mind to endure that. But I cannot tell you that being a master, oh, every day I smile, every day lovely, everything goes well. You know, sometimes I don't sleep for many days, sometimes I don't eat the whole day or many days, sometimes I endure a lot of pressure and headache. But that is for a higher purpose, the higher plan, you understand? Just like you build your house. Okay, during building you have cement and you have dust and you have mess and you have people come in and out. And, it's very dirty, messy, and you have to endure it for 6 months or a year. But when your house finished, isn't that worthwhile? Yes, you can't build a house without having trouble or without spending money or without having to endure the patience and the demand of a building process. You understand? So that's what I don't mean that when you choose something for the best for yourself, you don't suffer. You might, but you have to look at the end, okay? Look at the whole picture. All right now? Okay. That's good. Good you ask question. Otherwise, I don't know what to tell you. If you don't need it, I also shut up. Yes, all these things we have to clear out of the mind before we can feel peaceful and then meditate, concentrately, right? Yeah. What else then? Huh? Okay, huh? Hey, nice to see you. I have a lot of toys for you, the kids. We'll have a nice time tonight, huh?
You have chosen a beautiful place for a beautiful family.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you for being with us.
Well, I haven't chosen anything. God has chosen it. You know, I just asked, that we just go find a real estate agency. And they introduced to us this place or that place, and look around. Some disciple find and sometimes I find, different places and we compare. And when I first came here, I went into the gym. When nobody was here yet, just me and a few disciples and the real estate agents and the owner, okay? The first of the first, I came here and I went into the gym. Of course I went around, yeah? And looked right deep into there. You haven't seen the whole place yet. You don't have to. Don't go around too long or too far and don't let the children run around alone, okay? There are some crocodiles and I don't know what else. And a small one and don't disturb them. They're scared of people, but don't scare them, okay? And if they chase you, you run chick-check. Yeah, it slow him down. Because he's so stiff, he can only run straight, but he runs straight, very fast. Very fast. Almost like flying. So you run chick-check, okay? You tricked him. Or you jump on the tree if you can. Yeah, really. Up to now, only 8 people have been bitten in the whole Florida, so I don't want you to be the 9th. Even though 9th is a lucky number, but... we have just some small one. We try to catch them, but they're so clever. They want to stay here and meditate, I guess. I don't know. Don't try to swim in the lake here, okay? So I try to attend to your children, okay, huh? Yeah? And it's no danger, really, because they have been here before. A lot of people have been here before, like 800 people sometimes. It's no problem. It's a youth camp, and they came here and came summer all the time before, huh? And when I first came here, I came to the gym, and then there was a basketball there. You saw it? Yeah. I never played before. I don't know how to play. I just try, I stand up and I throw the ball on. And then it came in. That's not the point. That's not the point. I'm not the best sportsman. I just want to show you that, okay? And then I decided to buy it. I took it as God's omen, good omen. Yeah, it's okay. Well, we can use it as long as God helps, huh? As long as everybody else is pure and concentrated and just have one purpose. Yeah, and the atmosphere is still like that, and we continue as it is. We keep moving. It's all right. And if we can keep here, we keep. Okay, fine, no problem. Yeah? Anything else? No? Good, then go have lunch. Yeah. Modern master. All equipped. High heels and high tech. Yeah, high jewelry. Yeah. Highly decorated. Simple living. Yeah. Simple living, high cost. I don't care about all this, you know. Huh? You don't care, so I don't care. But sometimes it's useful, you know? Sometimes it's useful. Sometimes I go to the bank. Yeah. I want to get some money. And they look at me. Okay, you come back next time. Next time I came, all dressed up. With hat and all. And expensive car. Fast. And the security man opened the door. Ma'am, how do you do? I said, I'm doing very well. And then the manager want to talk to me. And the director want to invite me. And blah, blah, blah. You know, it helps sometimes. Yeah, depends on where you go. Sometimes I'm stupid. I forgot about these things. Even if you want to open a bank account, you need to look good. I did not know. I did not know because I don't need all this to feel good. So normally, you know, if you see me walking on the street, you don't see me like this. Rarely, unless I go to dinner or something with somebody, you know, like private or invited. Normally I just go. Sometimes I'm small, huh? So most of the trousers in America don't fit me. So what I do, I cut it. Yeah. I buy scissors and cut them. And then I don't have so much time to even sew them. And I don't have anybody around, so I just wear them. Well, yeah, I still have them here. I still have one. Yeah, yesterday I came with one pair of trousers like that. Yeah, and I walk like that in the bank, into the bank. And with a T-shirt, you know. Florida forever, whatever, you know. Printed here on my chest, yeah. And then I walk into the bank and they just don't want to talk to me. They let me sit there for a long, long time. Very long time. I don't remember how long. Until I don't have any more patience, I said, sorry, but I want to open a bank account, you know, for my friend. He said, okay. We waited too long already. And I said, oh, we are a little busy. Well, you don't mind, just sit a little bit more. Okay, so we sat a little bit more, and then nobody talked to us. And then later we came, and then they closed. It's time. Time to close. Okay, fine, we come back again. That's what they say. But then we come back again, you know, and I also forgot. Because I'm busy, you know, I had to run here and there, I do this and that, and I just come as I am, yeah? Yeah, it's just like the unsewed trousers, you know, and a Florida T-shirt, you know? And then again I sat there. But finally they had to talk to us. And then they have one excuse after another, you know, like you have to have this and you have to have that, and then after you have all that, they still consider whether you should be the customer. So now I know. When I walk into the bank, I look like a queen. Then everything's okay. Now that's my lessons. Sometimes you want to buy things also, you know, buy things. If you don't look good, don't talk to you. Yeah. They try to be busy with something else or with somebody else. And when they talk to you, you don't feel like buying anymore. Because the way they talk to you, you feel like, okay, keep your things. Yeah. But it's not always good. Because we sometimes need that things. See what I mean? And then people put you off, and then if you walk away, then you don't have that. And then you have to go to another shop, and you have to waste a lot of time. It's also no good. So sometimes to dress good is a kind of helping yourself and help other people. You know? Help them to treat you nicely. Because if they continue to treat people like that, also no good. And no good for you. It wastes a lot of time, right? But sometimes I couldn't care less, too tired to dress up. And I don't feel like dressing up, so just depends on where you go. Normally, I don't feel like dressing up so much. When I'm not with you, when I'm not in a special occasion or something, I don't feel like dressing. Just too troublesome. You wear trousers when you cut, the bottom half of it, cut it away, and then you just wear it. It just feels good. Yeah. And if you drive a simple car, you feel more casual, more, less pressure. Yeah, people don't pay too much attention to you, and you feel just fine. Yeah. Okay, kids. Thank you for coming. I love you very much. What time you go tomorrow? In the morning? Jeez. Anybody go early in the morning? How early? 8 o'clock in the morning? 5 o'clock? Just a few more hours? And how do you arrange your transportation? Did you rent car already? You okay, right? Because somebody told me today, maybe you don't know how to get here. Huh? I feel rather you don't know how to get out of here. Don't know how to get here. Must be joking. Even if I hide myself beyond the moon, you would go and find. Right? I know. Okay. Lately we have a lot of disaster, and we're really lucky that our place, our homes are unharmed. Anybody been affected by the hurricane or something? No. Okay. The hurricane go to Florida, touch the Key West, and then it run this way. Yeah, I saw it. Supposed to go a little bit, straight, but he go this way. I wonder why. Does it go like that? Choop. Otherwise, we will have more damage. The whole Florida will be in trouble, but it's good. It's good there's only Key West. But that's bad enough already. Very bad. So we have tried to help a little bit. Yeah. You didn't do anything. I did. No, I mean, I didn't ask you because just, there's a lot of damaging, you know what I mean? But no people like in a desperate situation, yeah. So we just help those who are really in desperate need. And sometimes the property damage, a lot, billions of dollars or millions of dollars. But that's the insurance company's problem. You know what I mean? So we don't need to. We don't need to compensate for that. Just help those who really in need, in trouble. That's it. So it depends. Sometimes you read on our magazine like, okay, this is a disaster, only little, but Master give a lot of money, and this disaster costs millions of dollars, and she gives a little. But it's not necessary. You see what I mean? We give according to necessity, not to show off how much, or not according to the damage, because the damage in America, they all have insurance, most of them, yeah? Like big house, they insure. They have insurance company. Whatever happened to them, the insurance will pay. And they go into the shelter in advance because the government told them already. I was watching the news all this time, and they have it 24 hours in Florida, in some part. Depends on if the hurricane's coming somewhere. And that place, they have 24 hours news about when the hurricane will come and how strong is the wind and how much, damage and where it goes. And then so people will move. And they have a lot of shelters for them to come and stay overnight until the hurricane is over. So actually there's not much of people who are in need, except those in the Caribbean, a little poorer country. and they're not really prepared. So some damage, and some people missing, and some people die. Over 300 people. And that was also very sad. But who knows? Who knows? Who knows what really sadness is? Maybe these people, they're happy. Yeah. Sometimes we think death is sad, but it's not really. If it's naturally, it's fine. Yeah? As long as you don't try to take your life. And don't do that again, huh? Because it's no good. I told you already, huh? Or did you see the film lately called What Dreams May Come? Yeah, they talk about suicide people. And it's true, suicide people go to terrible places. Because they don't feel good about themselves and they create their own world, you see what I mean? Yeah. So if your situation is not good, you try to get out, okay? Don't punish yourself for the situation. Sometimes if your family members are not nice to you, yeah, and you have tried your best to be nice, to show the best of yourself already, and if it doesn't work, if that person continues to abuse you, like mentally, physically, or emotionally, and he won't change or she won't change, then you get out, okay? Don't harm yourself and don't try to commit suicide over that person, because it's not worth it. It's not your fault. You have tried your best and you will show your best, and that's good. And you, of course, you don't expect the other person to show their best, because everybody has their choice, yeah? But if they continue to abuse you mentally, physically, sometimes psychically as well, then you have to protect yourself and protect that person. Because if you continue to let him or her abuse you, that means you make them bad. You understand? You encourage this kind of behavior, and then he or she will never learn to become a better person. And that's your fault also if he becomes worse and worse. You understand? So be intolerant, be in good, be in the best, doesn't mean you always have to accommodate a crazy action. Yeah? You have to always protect yourself and protect that person. Don't ever let anybody abuse you for too long. Enough is enough. Understand? You have to know when you get out. You must know it. You trust your intuition. Okay? I don't encourage divorce or fighting or violence, things like that. But if it's too much, you have to get out, huh? Before it's too late. Otherwise, that person continued to abuse you, and it became a habit, you know, and then he won't or she won't change. And it's bad for both of you, okay? You are both responsible. So in that situation, you just get out, and no, don't try to commit suicide, okay? Whoever that is, you understand, huh? Whoever there, know what I say. There's no need to kill yourself over somebody else's problem, okay? If he or she doesn't love you, that's their problem. And if he or she is not good, that's their problem. You are good and you know it. And you have to protect yourself and take out and protect this goodness and give it somewhere else or save it. Okay? All right. Thank you very much. Now that's it. You enjoy the children? Yeah? Where are they? Good, huh? Yeah. Okay. Yeah? What?
My ex-husband, we divorced, and
Your ex-husband?
Yeah.
You divorced? What?
Yeah, before, and now I think he's in a very bad situation. He doesn't want to improve. I want to think of a way to help him, but I don't know what to do.
No, if he accept your help or not, that's another thing. What kind of bad situation is he?
Like he's been in graduate school since '89, year '89, and he's still not graduated. And I helped him get a temporary job last year, but then he quit sometime this year, and he's not working. He's only borrowing money from credit card. And I had bad dreams that he always asked himself, "Who am I? Who am I?" And then all of a sudden, he turned into like a monster or kind of stone. You know, he buried himself. A monster, you know.
A monster.
Because he heard so much. Who am I? Who am I? And then he just turned, and I had such a bad dream, and I worried. Because I feel
Why?
like
You divorced already. Why are you worried?
Yeah, but
If you worry, why you divorced?
Because I couldn't get out that situation. It was very bad.
But you already divorced. So why couldn't you get out?
No, now
You're out, no?
Yes, now I'm out. I don't want to help him, like, because I feel sorry for him.
But you have him how many years already?
I'm sorry.
Did you have him before?
After I get out, yes, after because.
But what does he want? He has to know what he wants first
That's
before you can help him. You see?
Yeah, that's the problem.
If he doesn't know what he wants, how can you help him? You cannot continue to lend money forever, and he's not working. And so let him get out of it himself.
Okay.
You're already the ex, honey. You're already the ex. Huh? Ex, we don't worry anymore. Okay? Ex means behind. Huh? Yeah. Well, if you want to help him, you can talk to him. But I see you're so emotionally upset. It's better you leave him alone. Because you're not over it. You can only help him when you're strong. And you're stronger than him. And you're stronger in yourself. When you talk about him like this, you cry. How? You just talk to him a 2-3 sentence and you cry again, and then you both end up fighting or doing something. And so it's not even a good help. You have to be neutral first, you know? You have to go back to where you are before him. And you be strong in yourself, emotionally, stable. And then you can help him. That is, if he wants you to help him. If he really knows what he wants from life first, then you help him to get that, see? And if you can. If you're strong enough yourself also, you see? You can afford it. Now you take care of yourself first. You crying like mad, and you keep talking about this all morning, and now again, I think you're not get over it yet. Huh? You better let the time cool down first, and then if you can get together again and help him.
Oh, no.
Okay?
Okay.
No, then forget it.
Okay.
Does he say what he wants? Huh? See, he doesn't even want to graduate. He doesn't want to have a job. What does he want?
I don't know.
Then you have to ask him. Okay? For example, if he wants to graduate and he doesn't have the money to go to study, then maybe you know it. Then you can help him a little, okay? If that's what he needs, if that's what he wants. But he doesn't want nothing, and why you worry about what he needs? Maybe he doesn't need anything. Huh?
He wanted to be a master like you.
A master? Wow, that's a good idea. Where is he?
He's in Minnesota.
Is he studying our method?
Qigong, something else.
Oh,
Yeah.
and he want to be a master like me? That's very interesting. I don't know how somebody play football and become a master in golf. I don't know. That's all different. Okay. Maybe that's what he wants, and you have to help him, huh? Tell me if he wants to be a master first, you have to enroll and practice funny method. And then you can help him. Okay? Yes, ma'am?
You spoke about relationships between men and women. I imagine you were saying that if the situation is bad to get out. Does that go for like supervisors and employees at work?
Yes, ma'am. Everything.
Yeah, but what if your life depends on your livelihood?
Oh, you don't.
No.
Suppose that company go bankrupt, you have to go find some other job anyhow. Yeah, you go look for another job first before you quit.
Okay.
Okay? Of course,
Sure.
of course. But actually, it just get on your nerves. It couldn't be too dangerous to your life, so it's not all that urgent. But sometimes it could be very, very nerves and nerving.
Yeah,
So you
it's
better find a
unnerving,
job first.
and it makes me feel physically and emotionally drained. When I
Okay,
have
then
to-
don't stay there. You don't need a job. You don't need the money when it kills you.
Right.
You
right,
cannot depend on that for livelihood when it kills you.
Right.
Yeah, you better take another job
And
first.
it makes my
get out.
Buddhahood go down.
Huh?
It makes my Buddhahood go down because I get angry.
Oh,
at
yeah.
work.
Okay, if it's too often,
Yes.
then you know it's not suitable.
Okay.
It's not avoidable now and again. We have different opinion. But if it's too often, then you know it's not suitable.
Yes.
Yeah, you better leave. But
Okay.
you get another job first if you're scared. Okay?
Yes,
Get
okay.
another job, and meanwhile continue there. Okay?
Okay.
Keep quiet, and ask God to protect you, and then look for another job in your spare time. And then once you had another job, you just quit.
Okay.
All right?
Thank you.
Of course, we go for every relationship, friendship and business partners, and anything.
Yes. Thank you, Master.
You're welcome. See? And you say you have no question. I know you have. Okay, huh? Finito? I don't mind. Yeah. See? Look at that.
Master, when do you know when the karma is over between relationship, or is it acceptance? What is the difference there?
If you can't bear no more, then you have to get out.
That's when. But
Yeah.
don't you create your own karma in a way?
Oh, you did, but what? I like what?
Well, I'm talking about relationship of my niece, not mine.
Yeah.
Like he stopped her from going to meditation, from coming here, and she's suffering. Should she
Suffering for what?
for not being able to come here?
Oh, she stopped her doing that?
He stopped her from doing
Oh,
that.
okay. She has to know what to do. What is more important to her? You understand?
Yes.
And what makes her more happy? If she tries to change him and he doesn't want to,
He doesn't want to.
then just he has the right not to. Also,
They have children.
well, I don't know. That's bad.
Okay. Okay.
If she cannot bear it, then she cannot bear it.
Okay.
I am not standing here and force her to stay there just because they have children. She has to survive first in order to take care of the children. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
If one of the parents suffer and die, or emotionally unable, then how can they take care of the children, whether they stay together or not?
True.
You see what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
They have to be strong and able first.
Right.
Yeah?
Right.
And if the relationship make them strong and able, then they can take care of the children together. But if a relationship harm them in any way and make both of them like handicapped, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
And then sometimes it is better that they separate and they both become stronger. And they can be good friends and take care of the children together too. To live separate from each other doesn't mean you abandon the children.
Right.
And sometimes some people live separately, they feel better, and they become a better friends, you know. So it depends on their situation. They can try whatever they like to do. Because if they stay there and if they don't feel happy, both of them, and they try many ways, but first they must try. Must try to mend the relationship, you see? And if one of them doesn't want to cooperate, or both of them cannot work out after a long time, then they have to get out in order to start their life, yeah? And take care of the children, see? If you're so miserable, even you have husband and wife, but you're miserable, you suffer so much, you can't even think of yourself, how you take care of the children, right? So staying together doesn't always mean good for the children. If you can work out, then it's good. If you cannot, then maybe you have to try a different way, yeah? And if it doesn't work out, you try another way. Anyhow, life is unlimited potential. You can always try new ways. And that's what I think.
Thank you, Master.
You're welcome. Of course, it's good to stay together for the children's sake, but sometimes it doesn't work. I mean, sometimes, right? It don't always work. We have to be flexible, you know? Huh? Have to be flexible and think of what is best for everybody. Not just for us, or not just for the children. What's best for everyone. Huh? Yeah. You see, when you go on the airplane, when people demonstrate the oxygen mask to you, they say, if you have children, you put on the mask yourself first, and then assist to your children. Is that not so? Remember? Okay. All of you know this. And that's very logical to every other situation. You have to help yourself first in order to help other people, right? And both are drowning, who's helping whom? So, because if you as a mother who are able, and you die already first, and how can you take care of your child? So first you have to put the mask on, the oxygen mask on yourself in an emergency situation. And then you're able, you can breathe, and then you can take care of your child. And that's perfect. That's not selfish, and that's not illogical. That's the way it should be, and that goes with every other situation. Understand? Okay, good. Thanks. Up. They want to sit on my chair. So is that it? Yes? Somebody was raising hand over here.
Master, just now they talk about a career employment relationship. I do have that problem now. I'm working for a health food company. I like the nature of the work, but also, it's a kind of a similar situation as that disciple. Yeah. So I'm thinking of promoting healthy lifestyle and promoting, the Kuan Yin method teaching is the goal of my life. So I'm thinking maybe it's time for a switch, but I'd like to know your advice on that.
I don't understand you.
It's a job I newly found. I haven't been working for a long time. I just found this job.
So what's the problem?
The job is very demanding. It's physically, emotionally exhausting.
Then you get another job. If you don't like it, you get another job, huh?
I like to develop the herbal product. I like the nature of the job, but because the management of the company is very poor now, so that caused the problem. But
well, then you try to improve it if you can.
It's beyond my ability.
Well, then you quit. You answer yourself.
And also, I want to see if it is possible to switch to like promote vegetarian food industry.
Whatever you like to do, if you're able, is fine. Doesn't matter how good the job is. Okay? Doesn't matter how much you like what you're doing. If you cannot bear it, then you cannot. Okay? That's very simple, right? Doesn't matter how beautiful the car is. If you can't afford it, you can't afford it. Very simple. Huh? You have to know it. When is your limit, right? The same in job or in marriage or in friendship. You have to know when is when. Huh? Doesn't matter how good the cream is. You can't continue pouring it into your coffee. Because you just need how much for the coffee to taste good. And you just know when, right? You just say when. Very simple, okay? You have to know. You know. Nobody knows yourself better than anyone else. So after so many excuses, after so many trials, after so many effort, to try to put up with it and try your best already. If you can't, then you just can't. Just like when you eat, huh? No matter how good the mooncake is, you cannot eat much more than you can tolerate. Otherwise, you vomit. Huh? So you can either wait until you vomit or you stop before that. Sometimes it's like this. If we invest something, invest our time or money or our love or our effort into a relationship or into a job, we feel very sorry if we leave, as if we lost it. It's a pity. I invested so much, and now if I leave it somebody else who will enjoy it after me, what a pity, But if you continue, you suffer more. I told you the story about a man who buy chili. Did I? Oh, I must have told it in private. Okay, I tell you. Okay. Suppose there's a master, stupid one, just like me. He went to India. You must know, in the old time, we don't have communication, we don't have airplane, we don't have a lot of transportation like now. So that master, he went to India by foot, and he has never been in India before. And he came from maybe Persia, huh? And then he saw a lot of fruit. In India, they have a lot of fruit, and they sell, and many of them are expensive. In India, they cannot grow so much because of the water situation. And then he saw one basket, big basket of some very red and long fruit, and it's the most cheap, not expensive at all. So he came in, how much a kilo? He said, 2 rupees. 2 rupees. India is nothing. It's like dirt. So he bought a whole kilogram. And then he started eating it. But after he eat it, oh my God, he kept running. His eyes, water running, his mouth water, his mouth burning. His eyes burning and his head burning, and his face become red and he coughed and he choked and he grasped for breath and he was, jumping up and down. But he still continued to eat it. And then some people look and shook and say, "You crazy, man, this is chili, you can't eat so much. This is no good for you. People use it for condiment, you know, just a little bit to put in the food for the taste. You can't just eat it by handful like this. It's not fruit. So the stupid master, you know, the one related to me, must be a cousin or something. And at those times, he said, no, I cannot. I pay money for it. Now I eat it. It's my money. And you think that master is stupid, right? Is he not stupid? Yes, he is. Similarly, us, we do a lot of things like that. We do a lot of things like that. We invest some money, time, effort into a relationship or into a business, into a job. And even though now that after a long time, after bitter experience, we know this doesn't work, you know, and there's no more hope for the future, and no hope that things will change. We know definitely by intuition already, and we still continue just because we have invested money and time and effort and love into it. Then we are kaput here, kaput in the brain. Just like the man who eat chili, suffers so much, but he couldn't stop just because he don't want to waste the money that he paid. You understand what I mean? So if you lost something, let it go and move on. Better than continue to lose. You understand? So you must know. I don't say that master say we have to be tolerant, we have to be unconditionally loving. So and let the husband kick you in the butt any time he wants, and let the wife continue abusing you, things like that. You know what I mean? It's no good. I don't advocate that. I told you all the time. I told you the story of the snakes and the monks, yeah? Yeah, the master teach the snake to be non-violent. And then he let everybody abuse him, throw stones at him, and then, you know, spin him around, things like that. So the master say, I tell you not to bite, but I didn't tell you not to hiss. Means scare people away. Yeah, that's what we have to do. We have to protect ourselves, yeah, by all means. All right? That's why in the old time, you know, sometimes one or two masters of the old time, they had to defend for their disciples, and they have to even organize an army to fight against the bad governments at that time. Well, we have good governments now, thanks God. We think so. Well, whatever bad government is still better than before, right? Yes. Much better. Oh, thank you. Enough.
Master, you spoke of suicide earlier. I have a question. If two family members have...
Two family
members have committed suicide.
Two what?
Two family members.
Family members, oh.
Have committed suicide, and then someone in the family gets initiated.
Then the master have problem. That's what it is.
Are they liberated? Are the people that were...
Depends if they want it or not. Okay?
Thank you.
The master will have problem for sure. That's what I can tell you. You can't force a person to be liberated unless they want to, okay? And you don't initiate for that, right? Special problem. Of course, when you are initiated, whomever you love and, you know, care for and think of, the master has to take care. But doesn't mean that the master can force that person to come out of wherever he wants to be. All right? Sometimes a soul knows what he or she wants. He wants to punish himself to feel good. Yeah? Feel good. Because whatever he does, he knows it's wrong. And then he did that kind of thing until it wears off. Yeah? And then he feel okay, he has punishment. And then he come out and, you know, he tried to find liberation. Then the master can step in. All right? The master can come and reason to them, but sometimes they don't want to. Okay? All right? They'll be liberated any other time. It just takes some time. Go in such a place is horrible things to do. Horrible place. Don't worry about it, okay? Don't worry about it. Doesn't matter what kind of suffering the soul has to go through. They understand. They understand what they're doing. Every soul is a master. And if they have to suffer, they suffer. They want to suffer, they suffer. Okay? And until they had enough, just like you, like me, then they say, oh, please help. And then the master come help. Okay? No can do before that. Yes. Because we are the master. We decide when we want liberation. Every one of us. Okay? And so the master says, say, okay, go ahead. You're liberated. Or else you cannot force a God to be liberated or to be bound. You understand? Yeah. Right. Because you don't know the powerful soul. You don't know the soul. You don't really know. We are very powerful. The soul is powerful. It's not the way we think with the mind, you know. The soul does what he wants. So don't worry about it. Don't worry about this. Okay? They're liberated or not, it's their choice. All right? You okay. You're perfect. The men don't have much trouble. The women have a lot of trouble. We women care a lot, yeah? Emotional. It's more considerate. Yeah, it takes a long practice to have a woman body. Yeah. Yes. That's why men, they don't understand why women are sometimes so delicate, you know? Care about so many things, because they don't care. They don't understand. Some other time they will understand. Yeah. Actually, the soul has no man and woman. But in order to be feminine, it takes long practice. Yes. People tell you that woman cannot become Buddha. It's exactly the contrary. It's exactly the contrary. A woman are nearer to Buddhahood. If you know yourself. If you use your feminine if you use your feminine quality for some higher purpose, you get there quicker. Because you have the precision, you have the attention, you have the delicate feeling, and you have the common sense. So whatever you want, you get it. And that's why men are afraid of women, because whomever the man she wants, she gets it. Yes. All the kings, presidents, or whomever are dead because of women. I feel sorry for them. If whenever you hear that any woman is a victim of a man, don't believe it all the time. You know what I mean? I tell you honestly, doesn't matter how ugly a woman is, if she really is determined to get the man, however handsome that guy, however rich, she'll get it. Provided he's available. You know what I mean? And he's vulnerable, and he's, near, approachable. And she can get it. Because that is the power of the woman. Yeah. Because we have been trained for many lifetimes in order to get a woman body. And in order to be a feminine. To have all this loving, delicate quality of a human being. Men are not yet so refined. They have beautiful qualities. They have different things. But they're not so refined. You understand? Until the fine point, they have not reached. And that's why many things they don't understand about women and about life. They are more for general, for bigger picture. Women are more for detail. And she see everything. Men can be very blind. The whole fridge is full, but he don't find anything to eat. No? Yes. It's true? Yes. I still remember all that. No, what I mean is, it's like that. The men are not so delicate in their feeling and in their observation about things around them. Therefore, they neglect many things. And that's what caused the pain for the woman and for their relationship, because of their inconsideration. Because they just don't know. They don't mean to be rude, to be bad, to be so hard, or to be so neglecting. They just don't understand. See, they need a lot more training, that's all. Many more lifetimes. Yes. So if anyone tell you that women are inferior or cannot become Buddha, that's the most ignorant remark. Because they don't understand. They don't understand how the universal law works. They do not understand how many lifetimes a human being has to go through, how many training a soul has to undertake in order to become a feminine. That's why they talk like that. But it's good to have men. Otherwise, where would we go? And we don't have children otherwise, yeah? And we don't have the love that we need sometimes for companionship. Men is good for war, you know? Things like that. Yeah. We need them in case war comes. And we need them for many things, you know? Like physical things, you know, lifting heavy stuff, yeah? Yes. Yeah, they sometimes, yeah, people make fun about women too, you know, like in Vietnam, I forgot who told me the joke, like in Vietnam there was a high officer, something, maybe I forgot the detail, but it's like this. High officer went to a village to visit, to see how the citizens are doing, common people are doing. And then in that village, the women are downtrodden, you know, second class, and nobody, are very looked down upon. The men are superior. They're very, you know, kind of chauvinist over there, male chauvinist. So he got used to it. But one day he was so surprised that he saw a man take his wife with him, but ask the woman to go first. So I said, why is that? Normally your wife or your woman have to all go behind you. How come today you're so courteous and ask her to go first? He said, oh, because there are landmines in front. There are landmines in the front. Likewise, we can use men for war, huh? That's what they're good at. They like it. All wars started by men, but pushed by women behind. Yes, sometimes men go out to war because of women. Yeah, sometimes because of some personal relationship unfulfilled. Yeah. In Vietnam, we have many wars before, you know, and sometimes the women are the one who determine winning. They don't use swords, they don't use guns, but they use their beauties and their softness. They melt all the weapons. Yeah. Yeah, it was a terrible thing to do, but, you know, there one time in our history, there was some Chinese bad people, bad government, and send the troops come to Vietnam and try to invade them. And then some of the women helped the soldiers, you know, to fight against the Chinese. And because the Chinese are strong and they have a lot of people and more weapons, and Vietnam country is so small, so it's difficult to win them. So some of the women, you know, they have a strategy, you know. They make themselves so beautiful, and they train themselves in singing and dancing. And so they came offer themselves to the Chinese, yeah, and dance and sing to them and make them feel good, make them feel very masculine and macho. They make them drink a lot. Oh, please, one more cup for me. One more glass, honey, one more glass here, one more glass there. And all of them kaput. And they sleep like stone. And then all the woman has to do is just put them in the bag and throw them in the river. And that's how they won one of the wartime. Yeah, I tell you. And men are very afraid of women, and I don't blame them, because we're very powerful. So I would like you to use your power to advance yourself. Yeah. To go faster to Buddhahood. Yeah. Well, let's face it, we are more specially endowed, no? Everything about us is more beautiful, right? Yeah. Men are ugly. Don't tell them. Just between us, okay? All right. No. You're not ugly, okay? Somebody make mistake. Oh, why did I talk about that? Huh? Offending them. No, they have their good things. Very good things. It's good that you know, we have men, because they can do a lot of things without emotion. Yeah? Can do things without emotion. It's also good. Without a lot of feeling, it's also good. There are a lot of jobs that need that kind of quality. Huh? I don't want to mention what, but you know, okay? A woman are superb. In anything you want to do, you can do. So try to use that to help yourself and help your family, help your man to advance. That's why the English people, they say, behind a great man, there's a great woman. Not the woman with a great behind. Somebody told me like that. I said, no, it's wrong. Oh, we are good with joke, huh? Bad joke and all. Okay? Some more question? Yeah? Go ahead.
Just as you mentioned earlier about investing your love and your patience into a relationship, I have a little problems that I've been asked myself many times in meditation, that when your loved one that you love so dearly, and even though that you were hoping that through Guan Yin, methods were helping him to get out of what he's doing, and it's just like he cannot win himself. He tried to get out as much as I try to help him, but every time we talk, there was just conflict, and he is also a practitioner. And I have done so much to try to get him out of it, and he just couldn't do it.
Get him out of what?
The problem that he's going through.
Like what?
Some bad habits that he couldn't overcome, like gambling, things like that. And I just don't know what to do. I'm up to the point.
He lose a lot of money?
He lose a lot of money, and he's have tried to do so much to try to recover. But then when he got some money, then he go back to his own way again. And when he doesn't have money, he's just like he's just such adorable guy that you don't want to,
No.
You can't, because
when he doesn't have money, he's adorable?
Yeah, when he doesn't have money, he's just so sweet and so nice and so everything that you can't just say, oh, get out, I don't want to see you no more.
Yeah. Oh, that's a problem. See?
So I don't know what to do.
So you have to see how much you want of the adorable side and how much you can tolerate of the unadorable side. How much it weight, How much is the adorable time and how much is the suffering time. If the suffering outweighs the adorable, then maybe you have to do something. And if he doesn't want to change, then leave him alone. He likes gambling, let him.
Okay.
Huh? Why not? If he wants to do gambling and it makes him feel good, then let him do it. If he prefer that over you, then you have to know you're second best. And you have to know what to do about your life, okay? You don't always hanging around there and worry about what he does about his life. If he doesn't want to change, if he doesn't want to make a better impression about his own life, then why you worry, huh? But it's not easy, I understand. Then you can just hang in there, take as much as you can. One day, probably, you say, enough, all right? Because right now, if you cannot walk out, doesn't matter who tell you, you can't. And the day you want to walk out, doesn't matter who tell you, you just walk out. Okay? So hang on in there, and when you had enough, you just go. Or he might change, who knows? Okay? All right. That's the only thing we do. Yeah? There's no rule and no fixed regulation about what to do and what time. You just know. Sometimes you ask for advice, and that means you had enough also. You just need a little push and affirmation, then you go. Okay? If you suffer enough, you just go. If you still can bear it, and I mean, if you leave him, sometimes you suffer more than you stay with him. Doesn't matter how bad he is. Do you think, you know what I mean? And that's why you can't go. But if you stay with him, you suffer more than without him, then you know. Okay? Yeah. Right.
Master, sometimes like after I overcome a problem, I feel I miss you very much. I want to tell you that I grow a little bit. But meanwhile, I feel sad too because I have so many bad qualities. I wish I'm so much better, and I don't have to call, so I don't have to encounter any difficulties.
No, it's not true. It's not true that because we have bad quality, we don't encounter difficulties. Difficulty is not always because of your bad quality, but because of other people's bad quality as well. See? Sometimes you're a good driver in the highway, but somebody else who is not and who drunk and all that cause trouble for you too. Okay? I don't always blame yourself. Try to be happy. Live your life.
Yes, I am trying to be happy.
Don't worry about it. Live your life. Enjoy. Okay? Enjoy as much as you can. Whatever no good for you, cut it. Cut.
Okay.
Whatever good for you, try to develop and try to enjoy and try to go for it. Okay?
Okay. Thanks, Master.
Yeah. If you suffer too much being with somebody, then just be away for a while.
Yeah.
At least for a while. And think of what you want to do.
Yes.
Okay? Think
Thanks,
of what
Master.
you want with your life and what makes you happy. Think about it.
Yeah. Thanks. Love you.
I
love you.
It's not easy, but you have to enjoy life, okay? Enjoy life. But if you enjoy, I enjoy. Yeah? If you suffer, I suffer too. We are together. You cannot escape. Right? Okay, babies? Sleep well. And if you go with love, huh? See you next time. See each other very soon. Very soon. Okay? This just a little in between so you feel better. Go home and say hello to everyone. Alright? Everyone that cannot come here. And we see each other soon. Don't worry about it. Whatever the problem, tomorrow is different. Okay? Just remember that. Or next week or next month. I can tell you. Alright? It always getting better all the time. And it always change. Just give it time. Okay, whoever go in tomorrow, raise your hand again. Tomorrow, okay, huh? Maybe I won't see you again then tomorrow, but I love you. There was a woman who went to file a divorce to her husband. And the judge asked her, what's the reason you want to divorce him? He said, he's drunk. He's a drunkard. He's a permanent alcoholic. And I don't want him anymore. So the judge asked, then you have been married him for how long? Say 30 years. And the judge asked, then has he been drunk all these 30 years? And why haven't you filed a divorce before? Why you waiting to 30 years after? She said, all these 30 years I did not know. I only knew yesterday when he came home and he wasn't drunk. Never noticed before. Okay, there were two kids, went the first time to school and in a Catholic school. And they are having the first test, one by one, an oral test. Or the father, the priest asked the kid, the first kid, the younger kid, where is God? And the kid didn't know how to answer, so he just sat there. And he asked again, where is God? And also he didn't answer anything. He just very nervous. And the priest kind of raised his voice. I ask you, where is God? Why don't you answer me? And then the kid so frightened. He ran outside. He ran outside and he found his elder brother and said, okay, let's go home. You know, here they have lost their God and they suspect that we both took it. Love you.
Love you too.
See you. Love you. See you again?
Yes.
you.